Alright ladies, this is Alex from Mindful Attraction 2.0 and this is going to be the last video of the day. Possible. Right? So, we're going to be talking about how to manifest things faster, how to achieve your goals faster and without minimal effort. Now, when I talk about minimal effort, I'm just talking about not a lot of resistance, not effort in terms of the work itself, but with little resistance. Little resistance is going straight at your goal without much procrastination, going straight at your goal because it's a compulsion. All right. And this is something that I found out because when I was learning how to pick up girls. This is this park. The Union Square is actually where you practice. This is where, right, right. It's a beautiful place to practice, right? Anyways, so yeah. The way I learned how to do pickup, right, and it relates to manifesting things that I didn't know I was doing this. I really didn't know this, is through visualizing the result that you want, but not just visualizing the result, but rather visualizing how it feels to achieve your result. So I would make an image of how that would look like, and I would see how I would feel, and I would see people reacting to me, right? And then I would see the woman wanted to take my number. Rather than me asking for her number, I will see myself, her asking me for my number. And what tends to happen is that there's a certain emotion that you feel when that happens, right? When you visualize it, you feel an emotion, you feel excited, right? So that excitement propels you to take action. You see like that excitement is what gives you the motivation, the desire, the tenacity to make this happen. So what tends to happen is that you will feel the emotion, right? And then you will feel the emotion, then you act through the emotion. As soon as you feel that emotion, you act through it. You see, you allow the emotion of having achieved that to act through you, right? So one of the few, I'm gonna show you some of the ways that I could do it, right? So the first thing is feeling the gratitude of achieving that goal. For example, it's kind of like imagine as you're writing on your journal and you have achieved that goal, right? And then write down in your imaginary journal, in your mind, write down how the grateful things that's happened to you. Write down why, like saying thank you for this, thank you for that, and feel it happening, right? Feel it like it actually happened. And then this is what you do. Then you feel that emotion, right? And then you take action, feeling that emotion. What's gonna happen is that the more you visualize this, right? And the more you feel that emotion is going to become a compulsion, and then it becomes an obsession for that outcome, because your brain is going to try to fill the gap between what's not real and what's possible and what's going to be happening. Because this is the thing, is that when your brain becomes obsessed about something, when it becomes obsessed, there's something that happens that goes into turbo mode. In addition to that, when you tap into the emotion that naturally produces the behavior that leads to the result, success is inevitable, because you're not focusing on taking action. You're just focusing on creating the emotions that naturally produces the action. So for example, if I would, for example, like when I was envisioning myself living in New York City, next to the YMCA, right, I would see that vision extremely vividly, and as a result I would feel it, right? And so some of the things that started to happen is that I began to feel motivation to take action. Now, very similar to when I began working out, is that I don't worry about having to go to the gym. I just make sure I envision myself working out, and I envision myself being in the shape that I want to be. What tends to happen is that if you see it clearly, you get excited because you've seen it. Now, what happens when you get excited about a certain vision? You naturally feel compelled to take action. You just naturally do. You don't focus on taking action. You just focus on creating the emotions that naturally produces the action. You see, so what tends to happen is that you don't worry about what you should do or what you should not do. All you gotta do is worry about the emotion of you achieving that goal, and that emotion is gonna naturally give you the motivation, the drive, the tenacity, the creativity to make it happen. It's gonna fuel you, mind you. What fuels you are emotions. You naturally get what you fear, and you naturally get what you're excited about. Become excited about the right things, and success is inevitable. For example, I'm using it for working out, right? Right now I'm starting to work out again, and right now I began to envision myself going to the gym, envision myself playing basketball before going to the gym, and envision myself being in the shape that I want to be, right? And so initially I wasn't going to the gym. I just was like, fuck, I'm not going. But I said to myself, the lectures, just worry about envisioning yourself going to the gym and enjoying going to the gym and being in shape and going through my whole workout while enjoying it. Just do that. You don't have to worry about going to the gym. Just worry about the emotion. You know what happens is that your body becomes conditioned and associates the vision of you going to the gym with the emotion of excitement. And so what happens is that one day you wake up and you're like, fuck, I want to go to the gym. Now, this is nothing magical. Now, people call it the law of attraction. I don't. I just call it feeling an emotion and taking action, because the emotion is linked up to a certain vision, right? And so if you see yourself achieving that goal, see it vividly, you're gonna become obsessed about that vision, and so you're just naturally going to make it happen. Your brain is gonna become obsessed. You don't have to worry about the action itself. You just have to worry about creating that vision, making an obsession through envisioning it every single day, and allowing the emotion to guide you. So, for example, if you don't know what to do, if you don't know what's the next step, envision yourself achieving that goal. Feel that emotion first and then think. Rather than thinking from a place of, oh, I don't know what to do, you feel the emotion of getting in shape, of being in shape, and you see that image vividly and you get excited, and then you allow that emotion to drive you towards that creativity, to drive you to where you should go, where you should not go. You see, like, you don't use your thinking mind, because your thinking mind is filled with limiting beliefs. You use the emotion of you achieving that goal to act. God damn, that's a big pigeon. Holy shit, that looked like a fucking eagle. Holy shit, yo! I've never seen a pigeon with those kind of legs, with those kind of arms. Must be black. Was that racist? Oh my god, he's racist too. Not only is he misogynist. But seriously though, just envision that. I'm telling you, it's worked with every single thing I have. So for example, pick any goal right now. Pick anything that you want, and just make it your only responsibility to envision that goal. Envision yourself achieving that goal, and envision yourself writing on a journal, like gratitude, like saying thank you for this, thank you for that, thank you because I achieved this. Envision yourself being in that place where you achieve that goal, right? And what tends to happen, the feeling of gratitude feels good, right? And then you allow that emotion, once you feel that, then think about what to do next. But I could promise you that emotion is naturally going to take you there, because you're not acting from your limiting belief, which is part of your mind. You're not acting through your limiting beliefs, like saying, I don't know this is possible, but rather you feel the emotion and then you act. That emotion is going to ensure that it creates a reality that feeds that outcome. Your brain is going to say, I like feeling this way, so let me find a way to recreate this, and this will come in the form of you taking action effortlessly. I'm telling you, this is how it's done. Like, I remember I had a vision where I wanted to do this. I wanted to have 2 channels, right? And I wanted to help women and men. And I just started writing down on the journal in my mind where I was grateful, right? And I just kept doing it, and then people just started telling me, you should do a channel for women. I was like, what the fuck are you doing in this channel, And people just kept telling me more and more and more. And then I was like, let me just do one. Now, I don't take any credit. I just give credit to the mind. When it becomes upset about something, by envisioning it on a consistent basis, it's gonna make it happen. So if you want to lose weight, see yourself losing weight, feel that emotion of excitement of being in shape, right? And then I could promise you, you're gonna get obsessed with it. Now, don't worry about if you're not going to the gym. That's not your responsibility. Your only responsibility is to envision yourself being in shape, going to the gym every single day. See that vision in your mind every single day. If you're not working out after the 30th day, I don't give a fuck. Just keep doing that. It's gonna happen. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. Look, I'm here, right? Look, boom, right? Like, I'm here. It happened. What the fuck? It happened. It happened with pickup, with learning how to pick up women. I got extremely good at it. Something that most guys will never even dream of. I got good at it with playing basketball, right? I got good at it with it. It's possible. Most people don't do this, right? So what I do is this. I record an audio where I go through my day, every single day, right? I go through my day. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm going to the gym. And I just say to myself, you see yourself going to the gym. Right after you see yourself going to the gym, feeling excited, you go downstairs and you see yourself in the mirror, feeling good. Look at those muscles. Look at yourself being cut and see that, right? And I'm like, in my mind, I'm envisioning it. Now you see yourself walking out of the gym, feeling great of going to the gym, feeling motivated. Now you're going home, you're gonna take a shower, then you see yourself in your mirror looking all sexy and shit. After that, you're gonna go to Manhattan, record a few videos, and go pick up women. Like, yeah, you should make sure you make that vision very clearly. Look, I'm telling you, it's pretty much inevitable if you make this. If you do it like this, all right, it's pretty much inevitable. That's how it happened with me, all right. But yeah, that's you can call it the law of attraction. I call it, the self-image, where you're seeing yourself a certain way, and then you're gonna begin to see yourself a certain way and feel like that person that you're seeing in your mind. And the more you do it, the brain will become accustomed to that mentality. It's kind of like familiarity. Like you keep hearing the same message, your brain keeps receiving the same message, and it's gonna make it happen. Like your brain doesn't work with words. Like I want to achieve this. Your brain works with images. Think about it. Try to make your mouth watery. Just say mouth be watery. Doesn't work, right? Now, envision yourself putting lemon in your mouth. Imagine putting lemon in your mouth. Now, mouth got watery. Your mouth got watery too, right? That's how you communicate with your subconscious mind. Look at these fucking pigeons, weirdos. That's how you communicate with your subconscious mind. Your brain says, "Oh, this is what he wants. Okay, let me give him the motivation." If you don't take action, your brain's gonna say, "Okay, let me give him more motivation." Doesn't take action again. Let me give him more motivation. And it's how it's gonna happen. It's one of those things. For example, I would envision myself. I would envision myself getting being with a certain kind of girl, certain body type, right? And I was just experimenting with it. I was like, you know what? Let me just envision myself getting with a girl that looked like this. I never been with a certain kind of girl, right? 1 week later, it happens. It's fucking weird, man. Like you just see yourself doing it. You see yourself approaching a girl. You see the girl being happy. You see the girl wanting to chase you. You see the girl texting you first, wanting to see you. When we're gonna meet up? And it happens every single time I do that. It happens, and it's not just with women. It's with anything. That's why you gotta have a vision, specific vision, and then see it every day, feel it every day, and it's gonna happen. I'm telling you. Like this is. It's happened to me, all right? Anyways, this is Alex from mindforattraction.org. If you guys want one-on-one coaching, go to mindforattraction.org. And like I said today, in the previous video, for only this time, okay? Only this time, I'm going to be, maybe one more at the end of the year, who knows? But this is going to rarely happen. I'm going to be doing half off the one-on-one coaching, all right? So if you're going to do this, you're going to have to message me today. It's going to be for 2 days, for tomorrow and the next day. That's it. No more. If you want it for another day, that's not going to happen, all right? So it's going to be half off. The original price is $200 for 30 minutes. If you're interested, let me know. If you're not, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that, all right? But yeah, that's it, man. Only one time, man. So don't be going around. You should message Alex for next week. He has $100 special. Get the fuck out of here. Go watch my videos. Anyways, Alex from mindforattraction.org. Have a good day. Bye bye.